The price of going to a chain movie theater is getting more and more expensive, but there's one movie theater that is trying to combat that. Here's how the Bryn Mawr Film Institute is staying true to their local and tight-knit community. The cinema was opened in October 1926 with a single 1,000-seat theater. In the 80s, the theater was run by AMC, but business slowly faded, moving into the 21st century. However, when the Bryn Mawr Film Institute took over in the 2000s, they managed to return it to the local favorite it once was.
In the 1980s, it was run by AMC, a big chain, and became a little bit more commercially focused and blockbuster oriented. The theater was in danger of going out of business. I mean, it did basically go out of business in the early 2000s, and that's where our organization stepped in. It was formed to rescue the theater, and that's where Bryn Mawr Film Institute comes from.
One of the many ways that the theater stays true to itself is by maintaining affordable and accessible options.
It's kind of frustrating because you're just like, I want to enjoy something without having to pay an arm and a leg. And you also kind of see okay, well, things cost more money, so you kind of see why things are expensive.
I'm not spending any money. Thank you, Mom.
Probably around $1,000 a year, to be realistic.
That's really important to us. I mean, we have the conversation every now and again, should we bring prices up? And, we really want to keep it as low as is sustainable for us. It is for the people. It should be as accessible to everybody as possible. For folks who are sort of sensitive to, the sort of sensory assault that sometimes comes with that, to have something that is maybe a little bit more accommodating. So we do these sensory-friendly screenings once a week where we present a film and we have the lights, not all the way up, but they're sort of at mid, and the volume is brought down a little bit too. So that is one of the accessibility things we do.
The Bryn Mawr Film Institute also provides education programs for local children and adults, allowing them a unique experience where they can explore their film-related interests.
Well, I'll tell you a little bit about the program. We do a bunch of different things, but the sort of jewel of it is our adult education program, which these are classes that are oriented around film history, sort of film studies in an academic sense, I guess, and film appreciation. A treat is that sometimes, over the span of time, we can see people who attend the classes starting to make friends with each other.
They bring fifth graders. The focus of the program was to teach children how to watch a movie, what to pay attention to in terms of both the production and interpretation and intent and messages and so on.
Large chain theaters often prioritize profit over customer connection, but the Bryn Mawr Film Institute doesn't sacrifice community to sell tickets. Local Bryn Mawr theater enthusiast Edna Camus Gould expresses her admiration for its commitment.
It combines three wonderful things: entertainment, education, and community involvement.
Once I got to know it, I really fell in love with the Bryn Mawr.
BMFI is a place where people can get together and have an artistic encounter together as a community, and I think that's really special. When you come see a movie, if you have a good experience, you leave that movie knowing just a little bit more about the human condition. And that's something that, really, I think is a community experience. And my hope is that we're able to offer that to our audience, feeling like we've done our job well.
The Bryn Mawr Film Institute's focus on preserving cinema that is accessible to anyone makes them a core part of their local community. Reporting for WHYY Summer Journalist, I'm Zara Jackson.